Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as the former Barcelona forward has offered to return to the club on the lowest possible salary. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Jordi Alba, as it has been reported that Barcelona are considering using the Umtiti formula to resolve the veteran star's contract issue. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Barcelona's love story with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was short but sweet, if you ask me. The forward spent about 6 months in Catalonia, scoring 13 goals in just 24 competitive matches. He left the club in the summer due to an economic crisis. He joined Chelsea on a deal worth over €10 million, but his move to Stamford Bridge has been nothing short of a disaster. He has featured in less than 500 minutes of league action and has fallen behind in the pecking order. In light of his struggles, Aubameyang has now offered himself to Barcelona once again. He wants to return to the Camp Nou even with the lowest possible salary, as he is aware of the club's economic situation. This has been reported by Dario Sport, who claimed that the forward is ready to reject everything else in an attempt to return to Barca. It appears he wants to relive the successful period he had enjoyed during his time at the Camp Nou last year. Aubameyang's current contract at Chelsea expires in 2024, but the Blues could consider terminating his contract, especially after he celebrated Barcelona's win over Real Madrid recently. Barcelona, though, are not entirely sure about the project to re-signing Aubameyang. While the player is respected highly within the dressing room, a lot may depend on the pursuit of Brazilian prodigy Vitor Roque. The Brazilian wizard is considered a strategically important target for the club, as they look to find a long-term replacement for Robert Lewandowski. In contrast, Aubameyang can also cover the pole only for 1 year. However, Barca are aware of their economic situation, and to lower the price tag for Vitor Roque, they may opt to send the player back to Brazil on a loan deal. In that case, Aubameyang will likely be targeted as the ideal buffer solution. So Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang have seen a very difficult time at Chelsea, and it is quite understandable that the striker really wants to return to Barcelona. Of course, we quite remember last year when he was at Barca, signed by Xavi in the January window of last year. He did a remarkable job. He scored some goals. I mean, it was a very good affair with Barcelona, and it is not surprising at all that the striker really wants to return. But it can just be an unfortunate timing, honestly, because we know the economic situation that we are still going through, and the fact that Barca had already even moved on when it comes to Aubameyang ever coming back, because nobody saw this coming, that he will go to Chelsea and be an outcast, right? We have like Vitor Roque is the target when it comes to the striker position, which is not even easy to acquire the player, as Atlético Paranaense is still making life difficult. And we all know that Barcelona already have veteran Robert Lewandowski. So it is going to be a very complicated situation, because there are other areas that Barca want to strengthen. There are other areas. So Aubameyang really likes to come back to Barcelona. And I think when he came to the El Clasico on Sunday last week to celebrate in the dressing room, show it on social media how he was happy, still loving Barca. It shows, in fact, I don't know if he was trying to show the world or show the Chelsea balls, whatever, that, his heart is on Barca, not even Chelsea. It's really great to see that this guy really, despite just playing for 6 months or 5 months for Barca, he had already developed a lot of friends and a lot of, that bondage with the club. It shows that had it been he was at Barca up to now, Aubameyang could have been really do. In fact, just the fact that his mind is calm and he has a love for the club, he could have had a very great time at Barcelona. But unfortunately, it was really short as Barca really wanted a more top quality striker, as they better shelled 50 million to sign Robert Lewandowski from Bayern, which I think it has also paid off very well as Lewandowski has scored 25 goals this season so far. Then on to the final story of discussion. With Barcelona in desperate need to cut down their wage bill, they are looking at all possible avenues and measures to reduce their salary budget so that they can sign and register players in the summer. One such avenue that the Catalans are exploring involves veteran defender Jordi Alba. The 34-year-old left-back will be entering the final year of his contract in the summer and will be owed a massive 38 million euros for next season thanks to deferred payments from the past. Hence, Barcelona are hoping to discuss the situation with Alba and find a resolution over the same. And according to Sport, the La Liga leaders will offer the veteran defender an option to leave the club with a letter of freedom. However, if Alba does not accept such a proposal, which is likely considering that he has always said that he wishes to see out his contract at the club, Barcelona plan to utilize the Umtiti formula with the Spaniard. Last year, we quite remember when Barca were unable to, register new signings in January and they were unable to offload Samuel Umtiti. They agreed a new downward contract renewal for the Frenchman, while also adding a few more years, that is until 2026, to his existing deal. This meant that his wages were spread over a longer period of time, helping them reduce the salary expenses for that particular year. Now, Barcelona are hoping to repeat that trick with Alba, as well as adding more time to his contract so that his salary is spread across several years, thus helping them with their salary limit for the next season. Alba has lost prominence in Xavi's plans this season, with Alejandro Balde taking over the first-choice left-back role. The Spaniard has not even featured in a single game for Barca since the defeat to Almeria in February, and the club are clear that he is no longer a key player. Hence, they wish to save his salary and will look to offer him a letter of freedom, but Alba is unlikely to want to leave, which is why Barcelona intend to discuss a salary reduction with him or a possible renewal so that his salary gets distributed over several seasons. Barca will hope to hold talks and reach a resolution as soon as possible, as it is important for the club to reduce their wage budget by June 30. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.